welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome and thank you for joining us today. Today, we are gonna work on those backs. Alright? Alright. If you want dumbbells, go ahead and grab them. Or wrist weights, but for sure you don't have to have them. Especially if you're just starting out, then I suggest just doing empty hands. That way you're not, overstraining and over hurting yourself for no reason.
Slow and
steady wins the race here, you guys, okay? We're not trying to be all fast
and win the race like that. That does not
win the race here, okay? When it comes to your bodies and movement and working out, definitely not. Okay.
Sorry about that. I had to
Oh, let me get my drink. Get your guys' drinks too.
I almost forgot.
If you got tea or coffee or your protein drink, or maybe you got a combination like me, or just your water, whatever floats your boat to get you moving in the morning and moving those bodies, okay? Oh, look at this bad guy. I bet you've been wondering about that. I just wanted to share a quick story, okay? My 5-year-old does not
Handle sugar well. Okay? Not just hyperness,
but because he's hyper already, like he literally wakes up at 4 or 5 a.m. Even though I put him to bed by 6 p.m. every day. Like, yeah, I know that's early, you guys, but when he wakes up at 4 or 5 a.m., he's not even getting a full 12 hours sleep when I put him to bed at 6. So, and he's only 5. And so, little ones, if you don't know, little ones need their sleep, need their rest, okay? That is when they grow and when they, your bodies do just like us. That's when we do our, most of our digesting and our systems are taking a break and resting for the next day's activities and all that. So if you're not getting plenty of sleep, as you know, you get sleep deprived, you get cranky, you get ornery, and he gets horrible. Right? He gets really bad. So, anywho, back to my story. Sugar just really makes him, it's not even hyper. It really, honestly, it doesn't agree with the system. It literally gets him into like an aggressive mood. And he gets a little aggressive. So anyhow, so Easter comes along, right, every year, obviously. And I'm like, what do I get a kid that cannot have sugar? He can't have sugar. What do you do? So guess what? There are actual things, like this little sucker here, that is completely sugar-free. It's called Lollipop. I don't know if you have them where you live, but I would definitely look into those. But they actually had Reese's Puffs. They actually had Snickers. They had a bunch of candy that you wouldn't even think of that would be made with no sugar. And the ingredients ain't too bad either. They're actually more natural ingredients in the non-sugar candy products than there is in the actual regular candy. And let me tell you, his attitude completely changes when he does not get the sugar. But these are actually
very tasty. For no sugar, you would
think that they're gross, or like even the chocolate ones are gross, but I'm telling you, no.
It is good. So,
if your kid acts wild or aggressive on sugar, try no sugar. Alright, I know for a minute they're not going to probably like it. Mind you, I've always kind of cut my kids down on sugar bigger anyways. So he never got a lot to begin with. But it did take a minute to transition him to completely get off of everything with sugar. He don't even get pop or anything like that. He gets water and he don't get juice. Nope, not unless I home squeeze it and make it organic. It's all organic here, no processed foods or anything like that in this home. Because I just realized how much healthier I got and how much healthier my children got. And I can't stress it enough. All right, anyway, I'm getting on a total different subject here. So, let's get going. Today's workout is only 10 minutes long. It is nice, quick, and easy.
But it is very effective.
Okay? And if you want dumbbells, you don't need anything too extravagant, too heavy. I just got little 3-pounders that I like to use for my upper body and for my abs and core work. That way I can get rid of, um, the excess jiggle and make the muscles, but not too big, right? I don't want them too big for me personally. But if you want yours bigger and, maybe you're a guy, so you would want to go a little heavier, maybe 5 or 10 pound dumbbells for your workout. But again, this is your back, not your arms, so be careful, be gentle, and don't hurt yourself, okay? Just do what you can do. All right? These are going to be 50 seconds on.
10 seconds off. Okay.
All right, so first we're going to do rainbow circle. All right? So you're going to stand up nice and tall. You're not slouching, okay? You're not doing one of these. Doing one of these. We don't want noodle arms, okay? You're going to stand up nice and tall. Make that core tight.
This is regular.
This is tightening my core and getting in position so my back doesn't overextend, overarch or anything, and it keeps me to where my shoulders are down. Don't let them sneak up to your ears. Put your shoulders down and you come nice up, around, and
Back down. Good.
go up,
Down. All right. Just
nice and easy.
movements. And don't forget your breath.
Okay, 50 seconds. Let's go.
Good. Hang on 1 second. Keep going. Keep going. Up and down. Good.
Good. That core nice and tight. Keep that back straight. No slouching. No noodle arms. Good. 15 seconds left. Exhale here. And good. Down. Good job. All right.
10-second break. All right.
While you're breaking, I'm going to show you the next one. Okay, so it is going to be stretched up. So here, and we're going to come out and down, nice and smooth.
Okay. None of this.
All right, we don't want none of that. Okay, nice and straight.
Core nice and tight. Back nice and straight.
Right, and focusing on those back muscles here, right through the shoulder.
Blades. See between the shoulder blades, you'll be squeezing here. And come back around.
All right, at 50 seconds. Let's go.
All right. Easy strokes. Really.
Those back muscles. Yep. Okay. Let's go. 50 seconds. Really working on those back muscles here. Shoulders working on. Head on practice. Almost done. Alright. Good. Relax. So you're gonna put your fingertips by your ears like so. Okay. Back nice and straight, core nice and tight. Alright, and you're gonna reach down, put your elbows together, and then up, down, good, squeezing that upper back here. Good, 30 seconds. Don't be interlocking, don't hold onto your neck, don't pull against your head. We're using our back muscles only, okay? There will be a little bit of a push. Good. Inhale, exhale, good. Good. 15 seconds, you're doing good. Concentrate on those back muscles here. One more. Squeeze. Up and release. Good. Okay.
Shoulder press. Okay.
You're going to go up and down. You're not going to have your neck down into your shoulders like this, okay? Alright? We're not in Scottish doing this, okay? None of that crap. Okay? Keep your back nice and straight, your core nice and tight. Alright? And if you want to use your dumbbells, I forgot about you, I'm sorry. But if you're using these dumbbells, it's the same thing. You just push up, come down. Up and down. Really concentrate on those back, shoulder muscles, the clavicles. Alright, let's go, 50 seconds. Up and down. Now regular shoulder press, you actually stop here and go up, okay, and stop, but for your back, you're going to take back a little bit more and put your elbows down and up. Okay. Good. 12 seconds. Almost done. we will do the arm as well. Good morning. Hope you guys are enjoying the back workout. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I always try to go through and look at the end. I hope the connection is okay. It is very rainy here today. So I was worried about this video and if it's going to upload. So I'm glad you're catching it live because this might not upload. Oh, and I pray it does. Alright, so for the next half, we are going to go to the floor. Alright, so let's get started. Go to the mat or to your blanket. If you're on a blanket, that's totally fine. Alright, so we're going to start with a cobra. Alright, we have 50 seconds. Take it down to your belly. About at your chest level here. You put your hands flat on the floor and then you just push your upper half up, really focusing that energy and that back. Alright? Down that space here in the back and your lower back here. Alright? Keeping those hips on the floor, keeping those glutes tight. That will help and make sure that your legs and feet are on the floor and not lifting up. Okay? Let's go. 50 seconds. Inhale down and exhale on the way up. Good. Keeping that back straight and that neck in line with your back. Good. Whew. Good. Feeling it. How about yours? 3 more seconds. Give me one more cobra. One more. Give me one more. Hold it there. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And release. Woo! Great job. Okay. So now we're going to do a cobra, and then your arms are going to go up above your head. Okay? So, same thing. Hips and legs and feet on the floor flat, and then you're going to, so instead of pushing up, you're going to raise up. And go forward. And down. Okay? Alright. 50 seconds. You got this. Come on. the movement is coming from your back and not bringing up. Good. Whew. And release. Whew. Alright, now it's going to be a Superman. The arms and legs come off the ground at the same time and then back down. Down up and down. Okay? We're going to use your whole back side right here. So, and of course, yep, going back. 50 seconds, baby. Let's go. Up. Good. Let's go. Okay, so now that's just like a journey and over to a couple poses you want. And then just press my way back. Alright, so now we're gonna do just that, right? 50 seconds. Let's go. Up. Good. Up.
And
Just nice and steady. Really feeling those sleeves in the back here. Good. Whew. Couple more. Come on. You can do it. Squeeze and release. No drawing. Okay. Now our heads are gonna rest on the floor. Our hips are gonna rest on the floor. Gonna tighten that those core, okay? Keeping your feet placed together. And your arms are gonna come up to the side and you're just gonna pulse. Pulse. Alright? Really concentrate on that back and you should be feeling it all through your lats and everything. Okay? Let's go. These really help shake that back and it helps snatch your waist too. Alright? Let's go. Pump them on. Nice and gentle, not like this, okay? Just nice and easy, really feeling each move. That's hurting so bad. How about yours?
stretching your back.
Back here. Really arch, arch, arch. Push up, squeeze forward, good. One more. And go into a puppy pose. Really arch your back here, trying to really stretching that upper back. Good. Now we're going to come up to a tabletop position, and on the right arm, going to reach back by your glutes, or as far as you can go. If you can only do this, that's fine too. All right, we don't want to hurt ourselves, okay? And then back down. And back. Good. This really stretches the back, and it also helps. It helps with flexibility. It helps with muscle recovery, and it also helps with gains to get those results. Good. Last one. Good. Hold it there for just a second longer. Hold, hold, and release. Okay. Now the other side. Good. Good. Put your hands to your shoulders. Nice shoulder. Good. Or right if you want. I do. I love to just enjoy the stretching and the cool down after the nice workout. This makes you feel good knowing that you showed up and you did what you came to do. Now go the other direction. Showing up is the hardest part. Everything else is downhill after that, baby. Yeah? Let's go. I don't diet or anything. I simply now come straight, reach across. Good. I simply just I moderate my food. Alright? And I make sure that I get the protein I need for my body and the water, because that's super important. And when you get older, for your fine lines and wrinkles and all that good stuff, hydration, hydration, hydration. Keeps the body young, I'm telling you. Alright? Protein, moving that body every day, even if it's only 10 minutes a day or 15, that's fine. You don't need an hour, you don't need 2 hours of jumping around and sweating, alright? My channel offers, if you're new, welcome and thank you for joining us. And if you're not, then thank you for joining us and I appreciate your support. Um, you know, I just love doing what I do and I've had a few people message me actually this past year, just letting me know. One girl said, girl, I tried your pre-workouts and my glutes are fire. I cracked up when I heard that. But you know what? Even if it was just her, I would be so happy because I hope that one person feels it. You know, and it's not just the outside, you guys. It's the inside, your health, okay, and your mental health. Working out and just moving your body and taking time for yourself every day is so mentally healthy. Okay? It will take you, if you're in a sad place or a darker place, you know, working out does help. It helps. I know from personal experience, and I've known from my clients, from their results and how they tell me, and it just is. Okay? And a quick side note, I had some people comment, few rude things, of course, you always get some rude people. And that's fine. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. But I promote positiveness, you guys, here, okay? I'm not trying to highlight the negative or be a negative Nelly, okay? That is why you don't see too much, like, sad things on any of my social media or anything. I just don't post that stuff because that's not what I'm trying to promote. And also, I am trying to give you guys like real time workouts, you know, not robotic workouts where the room looks like she never sweats and never leaves a hair out of place, okay? I'm giving you the real authentic vibe here, okay? And also what I do for you guys, because I had one person tell me, oh, you got a long ways, you got a lot of work needed, but keep going. Like, it was kind of like a passive aggressive comment, right? Kind of like a negative with a positive twist at the end, try to make it sound like not so bad mean. But it's like, oh, thank you, I appreciate that. But first of all, you guys, I have lost 85 pounds, okay? And I have gained 20 back in muscle. So I weigh 130 pounds, sometimes like 134, right? Because water weight, yeah, fluctuate a few pounds, right? And I feel good about where I'm at now, alright? I am 43 years old, okay? And I look better now than I did when I was in my 20s. I even had a person I went to high school with tell me I look better now than when I did in high school. I don't know if that's such a compliment or not, but whatever, I'll take it. I was like, cool, thanks. But it's not just about that, like I said, you guys, it's about And so it goes deeper than just moving the pounds from you, okay? It's more about your health and just getting healthy. And, that's why I promote realness. And I even will change. So if you go back, if you're new, go back on my profile, go check out my page, go check out 2 years ago to a year ago to now. And you will see how I've gone super skinny to, having a little bit extra weight again, to going looking good to having a little bit extra weight. I do that on purpose. Here's why. I am showing you guys consistently that I can gain weight and then I can lose it with just these workouts and the tips I'm giving you guys. Alright, so I'm showing you all the time and every week on this live on Wednesdays or Thursday sometimes, and even on my TikTok lives where I do over there every week. It's just to show you, ladies, guys, whoever, alright, that you can do it, alright? It's just about consistency. So if this is something that intrigues you and you like to see that, and what I do, have you guys seen that, show where the guy, the trainers, literally will gain weight and lose it with their clients, okay? That's pretty much what I'm doing here. I will gain weight, and then I show you guys like a workout like this one for your back. Like, look, 2 weeks ago, I had a lot more back fat back here, okay? You see, I still have a little bit. But with this workout I'm showing you, watch, see how much I can pinch right there, okay? But watch, in a couple of weeks, that will be gone. All on just this workout. So if you want your back fat gone and you want the muscles and you want that deep line here, do this workout, do it consistent, do it 3-5 times a week, and give it a try for a few weeks and look at the results. It's before and after so you can actually see the difference, because it is hard to see in real time until you have like major difference, and then you're like, oh, I guess I did change. So I've always taken pictures because it actually just shows the progress so much better, and it helps you feel better about it, right? And don't use the scale, all right? If you're trying to lose weight, you get off of that scale. Don't use that scale. The only time I even weigh myself is when I'm at the doctor's office for my checkup, okay? I do not use the scale. I go on the way my clothes fit and the way I feel, and that's just it, you know? So I don't care. Some people say I look like a fool on here. That's great, because guess what? I know for a fact I've helped at least 4 people so far, just this past year and a half, so about 18 months. I have helped 4 people that I know of, and that's just people that have actually reached out and shown me the results and told me about it. So who knows who's not reaching out? I'm sure there's people that have tried it and just don't say anything. I mean, So let me know if you try it. Let me know what you think. And let me know what you guys want to see. The community is open. All you have to do is go there and post, say hi, whatever. We're there for your support. It is nothing but positive. If you are a negative Nelly or you bully, you will be banned from my channel. Okay? I do not accept bullying of any kind of anybody.